Hi folks, this is Che with the Patriot Perspective, and the following contains video footage that is used under the Fair Use Clause of U.S. copyright law. Any attempts to remove this video will be met by legal challenge. Anyway, so, this video is entitled Frontline Ferguson Mike Brown Supporters Burnt the Town to the Ground. This is on YouTube. This is from an InfoWars article called Raw Courage, Papa John's Female Manager Defends Store from Looters with Bare Hands. I went down in this article, and here's the video. This is where I found it. It is a compilation of footage from the night after the grand jury decision was announced in Ferguson, Missouri. Here's the video. Now, let's take a look at this. Around 3:14, I noticed that there is footage of what looks like SWAT, military, police, agents, who knows? They're a paramilitary force. They could be mercenary contractors, who knows what. But they're on the ground in Ferguson. They're snooping around a car, looking all shady. They throw something into the car. Flames rise up. There's a bang at the exact same moment that the flames begin. And the other soldiers turn to look at the guy who is throwing something into the car. And then the footage scrolls over to show other vehicles and a huge presence there of these people. So check it out. Okay, so let's take another look at that. So this is at the Advance Auto Parts. And here's the car. Here's the people looking all shady, snooping around this vehicle. It has nobody inside. We hear a high-pitched noise. The guy chucks something in the car. He has a flashlight in one hand. There is no sign of any flames anywhere in this, nor any kind of passenger within the vehicle. There's no other person here other than these military people. These militarized-looking people. Holding assault weapons and wearing full gear. And there's the flames. They rise to about here. They go down a little. They come back up. And they start at the exact moment the bang happens. This guy turns and looks. So does she. And the video goes on. You see the flames. Now this building here is completely intact, untouched by looters taking advantage of it. Nope, there is no windows smashed, nothing. There is some fire seen in the window that is actually a reflection of the building across the street. This is Advance Auto Parts. And you see they have this whole place locked down with their vehicles here, walking around it. There's a Title Max next door. This is Advance Auto Parts. Now, this is listed as one of the buildings that burnt down, one of the many buildings. Look at this list of buildings that burnt down, many of which are all on West Florissant Avenue. West Florissant Avenue, West Florissant Avenue, West Florissant Avenue, North Florissant Road, West Florissant Avenue, 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 Florissant Avenue. And you see this is where they have their militarized presence. And one of those buildings is Advanced Auto Parts. Here's the picture of the video. I think this might have been a day or so later. This is on November 25th on Fox News's Twitter page. And here it is, Advanced Auto Parts. The car is now gone, but you see burn stains where all these other cars were on fire. This building is completely gutted at this point. Now, this is after the police had their presence here, after they had this whole place locked down. And yet this building is completely gutted by flames. This is about how the fire rekindled, I think maybe a day or so later. Here's a truck that's remaining there, probably pulled in afterwards. But anyway, there you have it. And now is what I believe it was, is a flashbang grenade. And here's a demonstration on National Geographic showing you what they do and how these are incendiary devices.
Flashbang grenades are used when SWAT teams, let's say, go into a residence or something. And it's a grenade that's thrown in and has a flash of light and a very loud sound. And it's made to disorient you.
The flashbang grenade was first used by the military, and over time local law enforcement started using them as well. But taking them from combat zones to urban neighborhoods created new problems.
We had a customer come to us, and they said, hey, we use these grenades. They said we throw them into a room, it sets a couch on fire.
This happens because flashbang grenades create a fire plume for a split second. If the plume is too small, it may be ineffective. Too big, and it might set something on fire or cause serious injuries.
We use high-speed cameras to map the plume size of the flashbang grenade, which will be an indication of the chance that it might catch something on fire when it's in actual use.
And because people have been seriously injured by these non-lethal grenades, Ken tests for other dangers as well.
One of the things that we do to show people the lethality of the devices is to take a hand, we use a standard glove, fill it full of ballistic gelatin, put it around the grenade, and it shows how much damage it could do to your hand.
Ken heads to the warehouse where he demonstrates how a grenade is supposed to be used.
Goes in your hand like that, pull the pin, you go to throw the grenade, spoon comes off, hammer strikes around, strikes the timer, 1.5 seconds later, grenade goes off. These are used in the heat of the moment, right as they're going into a house, so a lot of things can go wrong or go not as planned.
For safety reasons, this test is conducted at a remote site. Ken designed everything about this test with safety in mind.
I came down here with 10 fingers. I'd like to leave with 10 fingers.
He's built a testing device called a pull rig. It's operated by an airline which he controls. It enables him to detonate the grenade remotely at a safe distance. With the pull rig ready to go, the first hand is attached.
You know, if you were standing right here and it went off, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see for a while because of the bright flash of light, and your ears would be ringing for, you know. I guess it's like a 2-hour concert in like, you know, half a millisecond. All right, now I'm going to remove the safety from this end. Now that we're hot down at this end, we're going to walk back here.
To stay clear of flying debris, his detonating station is about 50 feet away.
Everybody's got the safety glasses on. We'll do a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Then we'll turn the valve, and then we should have a nice explosion down there. 3, 2, 1. Hand's gone, and the charge went off.
You can see in real time the plume lasts a fraction of a second. But with the high-speed camera, Ken can see it at 9,000 frames per second, revealing details you can't see with the naked eye. Unfortunately, in this test, the camera was too close to the explosion and the plume goes out of frame, making it difficult to measure. But as far as dangers to the hand,
Here's part of the hand. It's probably, if I put it against my hand, it's probably like that. That's what's left. The fingers are gone and part of the palm is gone, which was right in here, so.
So folks, that's what you get when you drop in a flashbang grenade into a car. Let's watch that video again. I'm not sure how he did this without burning his hands off, but let's check it out. And there's the flame. See, here's all these cars that were in front of the store, and then you look at the photo later and you see burn marks where the cars were, scorch marks, so they probably set those cars on fire later too. Now you see, I don't know what building this is in front of. I see the payday loans back here, but this is a car lot that was set on fire on the same night, and you notice this is methodically set on fire. This is not some random angry people that were able to, you know, opportunistically set some cars on fire to express their anger. No, this is a methodical arson event. Look at this. I mean, oh my. All right, well, make of that what you will.